Hello everyone, welcome to KCA Production. At KCA Production, we bring you beautiful stories, we bring you entertainment gist, we bring you movies filled with drama, suspense, and a great cinematic experience. We want to ask that you please subscribe to this channel so that you can stay updated and you can enjoy all the beautiful things that we have in store for you. Please subscribe to KCA Production, like this channel, share this video, share your thoughts in the comment section, and turn on post notifications so that you can receive first-hand updates from us. Today, we're going to be showing you the movie Chaos Family. Yes, Chaos Family. We're bringing it to you from KCA Production, and it's a story of three siblings in a noisy Ibadan household. BC, the hot-tempered first daughter. Then you have Kemi, the ambitious Lagos returnee. And you have Tunde, the reckless last-born, who clash over a valuable family land. Old grudges resurface. Secrets are exposed and tension explodes into full-blown family war. Just when betrayal and pride threaten to tear them apart, a sudden health crisis forces them to confront what truly matters. And through pain, honesty, and forgiveness, they rediscover unity. Chaos Family is a vibrant mix of drama, humor, and suspense, proving that even in the loudest, messiest homes, love still holds everything together. Yes, so please get ready to have a nice watch and something to brighten and entertain your day. This is Chaos Family, brought to you by KCA Production. In every family, there is love. But love does not always come quietly. Sometimes it comes with shouting, with grudges, with words that were never forgotten. Welcome to the Adebayo family, where peace is a visitor, not a resident. The afternoon sun sat heavily on the Adebayo compound in Ibadan. The kind of sun that made tempers shorter and voices louder. Children ran barefoot across the dusty ground, chasing a tire with sticks. In one corner, a pot of stew boiled aggressively, almost like it too was angry about something. At the center of it all sat Mama Adebayo. She fanned herself slowly, like a queen overseeing our chaotic kingdom. Nothing seemed to move without her noticing, even when she pretended not to care. Mama! The voice came from inside like thunder. Bisi burst out, wrapper slightly loosened. Sweat lining her face, her phone was clutched tightly in her hand like evidence in court. Mama, I am tired though. That's your son, Tunde. He will not kill me in this life. Mama didn't even lift her head. Which one again? She asked calmly. Bisi threw her hands in the air. He used my name to borrow money. My name, Mama, mean that I am managing my life. Mama eased lightly. If you didn't give birth to him, will you use your name? Bisi froze. Shocked. Mama, so na me you dey blame. Before Mama could respond, a taxi horn blasted at the gate. Everyone turned. The compound suddenly went quiet. The taxi rolled in slowly, raising dust as though announcing something important. The door opened. Out stepped Kemi. Fine, composed, sunglasses, Lagos written all over her. Bisi laughed dryly. Ha! Wàhálà ti dé. Kemi smiled wide, stretching her arms like she expected a warm welcome. Family! Silence. Mama finally looked up. You remembered you have a home. Kemi removed her sunglasses slowly. Mama, I came back to fix things. Bisi let out a loud laugh that almost sounded like a mockery. Fix? You? The one that disappeared with Mama's gold. Kemi's smile vanished instantly. Mind your mouth, Bisi. Or what? Bisi stepped closer. You will run again? Before things could escalate, a familiar staggering figure entered the compound. Tunde, holding a sachet of alcohol, slightly unbalanced, eyes half red. He squinted at Kemi, then broke into a wide grin. Ha! Big sister from Lagos. You bring dollars or just vibes? Kemi looked him up and down. You are still a disgrace. Tunde chuckled. And you are still proud. Some things know they change. The hair tightened. Even the children stopped playing. Mama suddenly shouted, her voice cutting through everything. Everybody inside! This family meeting will not happen outside like roadside drama. Nobody argued. Even Bisi adjusted her wrapper quietly. Kemi picked a bag and walked in with confidence. Tunde followed, muttering, Today go out. Sometimes, it takes just one person to return for everything buried to rise again. And in this family, too many things were buried. Food brings families together, but not every table is peaceful. Some tables carry tension, some carry resentment, and some are battlegrounds. The table was set. A large bowl of amala sat in the center like it was the main character of the evening. Surrounding it were bowls of ewedu and gbegiri, steaming and inviting. But nobody was smiling. Bisi sat stiffly, tearing amala with unnecessary aggression. Tunde was already eating like he hadn't seen food in days. Kemi sat upright, composed, observing everyone. Mama sat at the head of the table, quiet but alert. Bisi broke the silence. So, Lagos rejected you, Abi? Kemi didn't even look up. I came because I wanted to. Tunde laughed with food in his mouth. Or maybe your sponsor don't marry another girl. Bisi burst into laughter. Exactly. Mosheman Sheniye, na so then they do them. Kemi dropped her hand. Enough! Silence! Mama looked at her, then talked. Why are you here? Kemi inhaled slowly. I want to take over the family land project. Everything stopped. Even Tunde paused mid-chew. Bisi blinked. You what? Tunde laughed loudly. This one they joke, Abi. Kemi stayed calm. I'm serious. Bisi slammed her hand on the table. So we are what? Useless? I didn't say that. But you meant it. Kemi finally looked at her. Look at this house. Look at how things are being handled. Tunde pointed at himself. Call my name if you won't die today. Kemi smirked. You can't even handle yourself. Hey! Kemi, don't start. Tunde stood up. Bisi joined. You think because you came from Lagos you're better than us? I didn't say I'm better. I said I'm more capable. That was it. Tunde grabbed a piece of amala and flung it. It landed on the table with a soft splat. Bisi gasped. You throw food. Are you mad? Make everybody rest, Tunde snapped. Kemi stood up too. Don't try me. Try you? I will try you finish. Sit down. Mama's voice thundered. Everyone froze. Mama looked at them one by one. That land is not for children to play with. Silence. Nobody will touch it until I say so. Kemi slowly sat. Bisi folded her arms. Tunde eased and dropped back into his chair. The tension didn't leave. It only went quiet. Some battles are loud. Some are silent. But once a line is drawn, someone will cross it. Not every plan is spoken loudly. Some are whispered in corners, hidden behind smiles. Because in some families, the real danger is not the one shouting, but the one pretending. Night had settled over the compound, but peace had not followed. The generator hummed lazily, casting flickering lights across the walls. Crickets sang in the background, but even that calm sound felt tense. Kemi stood at the back of the house, phone pressed to her ear, her voice low and calculated. "Yes, I've settled in," she said quietly. "But they're already suspicious." She paused, listening. "No, don't rush anything. Once Mama trusts me, everything will align." She turned slightly, lowering her voice further. "The land is valuable. If we don't move now, we'll lose the opportunity." Unknown to her, someone else was listening, busy, hidden behind the half wall, holding her breath. Her eyes widened. "Kemi, do this, girl," she whispered under her breath. Kemi continued. "Just get the papers ready. I'll handle my family." She ended the call and sighed, adjusting her hair. For a moment, a strong facade cracked. "You people won't understand," she murmured. "You want to help us or destroy us?" Kemi spun around sharply. Busy stepped out slowly, arms folded, their eyes locked. "Kemi, so this is your plan?" Busy continued. "Sell our inheritance?" Kemi scoffed. "You were spying on me?" "I was protecting my family." Kemi laughed dryly. "Protect? From what? Progress?" "Don't use big grammar with me," Busy snapped. "You want to sell land that Papa suffered for." Kemi stepped closer. "Do you even know how much that land is worth?" "I don't care." "I do," Kemi fired back. "That land can change our lives and scatter this family." Busy shot back, silent. The weight of their words hung heavy. Kemi's tone softened slightly. "You think I'm your enemy, but I'm the only one thinking forward." Busy shook her head. "No, you are the only one thinking about yourself." Kemi's eyes hardened again. "Believe what you want." She walked past Busy and disappeared into the house. Busy stood still, breathing heavily. "This girl will not ruin us," she muttered. "I will not allow it." Secrets have a way of surfacing, and when they do, trust is the first thing to die. While some fight battles at home, others are fighting wars outside. And sometimes, those outside wars find their way back in. Morning came, harsh and loud. Tunde walked down a quiet street, adjusting his shirt nervously. Gone was his playful attitude. This version of him was restless. He checked his phone repeatedly. "No network again, wahala," he muttered. Suddenly, two men stepped out from a corner. Hard faces, no smiles. Tunde froze. "Ah, my people." He forced a laugh. "Good morning, oh." One of them grabbed his shirt instantly. "Where is our money?" Tunde swallowed. "I told you, I'm working on it." "Working on it?" The second man slapped him hard. The sound echoed. Tunde staggered. "You think we're joking?" The first man growled. "I swear. Give me small time." Another slap. This one louder. "You don't use style they play us," the second man said. "I'm not. I'm serious." "Then pay." Tunde looked around helplessly. No one came to help. "I will pay. I just need..." A punch landed in his stomach. He doubled over. "Next time we see you like this," the first man warned, "you go regret am." They shoved him aside and walked away. Tunde sat on the ground, breathing heavily. Tears filled his eyes, but he wiped them quickly. "Idiots, see your life," he muttered to himself. After a moment, he stood up slowly. "I need money. Fast." Pride can hide pain, but it cannot solve problems. And when trouble knocks, it doesn't knock gently. Truth is a dangerous thing because once it is exposed, nothing remains the same. The living room was tense. Bisi stood in the middle, pacing like a lawyer ready to present our case. Mama sat, watching. Kemi stood quietly, arms folded. Sunday leaned against the wall, still bruised but silent. Mama, Bisi began. This your daughter is planning to sell the land. Silence! Mama's eyes slowly turned to Kemi. Kemi exhaled. It's not like that. I heard you, Bisi shouted. You were on the phone. Kemi raised her voice. Yes, I have investors. Investors? Tune scoffed. You won't sell everything finish? Kemi snapped. I want to develop it. Without telling us? Bisi fired back. Mama stood up slowly. What exactly are you planning? Kemi hesitated. That hesitation said everything. Before she could speak, slap! The sound echoed through the room. Mama's hand dropped slowly. Kemi held her cheek, shocked. I raised you better than this, Mama said quietly. Tears formed in Kemi's eyes. I'm trying to help. By deceiving us? Mama asked. No. By thinking ahead. Bisi shook her head. You have always been like this. Always doing things your own way. And you have always been afraid to grow. Kemi fired back. Enough! Mama shouted. Everyone went silent. This house will not break because of land. But the damage had already begun. Betrayal does not always come from enemies. Sometimes it comes from blood. Sometimes life has a way of interrupting our fights. Not because the issues are resolved, but because something more important demands our attention. The compound was unusually quiet that evening. No shouting, no arguments, just silence. Heavy and uncomfortable. Mama Adebayo sat outside, staring into nothing. The same woman who once controlled the house with her voice now looked tired, distant. Inside, Bisi washed plates aggressively. Kemi sat in a corner, lost in thoughts, occasionally touching her cheek where the slap had landed. Tunde lay on a bench, staring at the ceiling. his face still marked from the morning's encounter. 3 children of the same mother, in the same house, but worlds apart. Mama suddenly coughed, a dry, weak cough. Nobody noticed at first. She tried to stand. Her legs shook. She held onto the chair. Then she collapsed. Mama! The scream came from Kemi. Everything happened at once. Bisi dropped the plate she was holding. It shattered on the floor. Tunde jumped up instantly. They rushed outside. Mama! Mama, wake up! Kemi cried, shaking her. Mama's eyes were closed. Her breathing was shallow. Ah! What is happening? Bisi panicked. Tunde! Do something! She shouted. Me? What do I do? He snapped, confused. Call someone! Call doctor! Kemi yelled. My phone! No credit! Tunde stammered. Useless boy! Bisi snapped. Kemi grabbed her phone quickly. Hello? Yes, please. We need help. Urgently. She knelt beside Mama, her hand shaking. Mama, please don't do this. For the first time since she arrived, Kemi looked like a child again. Not the strong Lagos woman, not the strategist. Just a daughter, afraid. Bisi held Mama's hand tightly. Mama, you cannot leave us so. Not like this. Tunde paced back and forth. This is my fault. Everything is my fault, he muttered. Minutes felt like hours. Finally, help arrived. They carried Mama into a car. All 3 children followed. No arguments, no pride, just fear. When life shakes you, you remember what truly matters. And suddenly, all the things you were fighting for feel small. There comes a moment where truth is no longer optional. When hearts are forced open and words finally come out. Not as weapons, but as healing. The hospital room was quiet. The beeping of machines filled the space. Mama lay on the bed, weak but conscious. Bisi sat on one side, Kemi on the other. Tunde stood at the window, restless. No one spoke at first. Then Mama opened her eyes slowly. Kemi leaned forward quickly. Mama, I'm here. Mama looked around. All of you. They moved closer. The land, Mama whispered. Bisi sighed softly. Mama, please don't talk about that now. Mama shook her head weakly. You must listen. Silence. That land is not for one person. She looked at each of them carefully. It belongs to all of you, equally. Tunde swallowed hard. Kemi blinked back tears. Bisi held Mama's hand tighter. I didn't keep it for money, Mama continued. I kept it for unity. Her voice trembled. But you people, you are ready to scatter because of it. Tears rolled down Kemi's face. I was trying to fix things, she said softly. Mama looked at her. Fixing doesn't mean controlling. Kemi nodded slowly. I'm sorry, Mama. Bisi wiped her own tears. Me too. I allowed anger control me. Tunde turned from the window. Have been a problem, he said quietly. Everyone looked at him. I hope people. I lie. I caused trouble. His voice broke. I'm sorry. Silence filled the room. Then Mama smiled faintly. My children. They all moved closer. No matter how much you fight, she whispered, don't forget, you are one. Kemi reached for Bisi's hand. Bisi hesitated for a second, then held it. Tunde joined them. 3 hands together. For the first time in a long while, there was peace. Forgiveness is not easy, but it is powerful, because sometimes healing is the only way forward. Not every story ends with silence, some end with laughter, because real families don't become perfect. They just learn to stay together. Weeks later, the compound was alive again, but this time the noise felt different. Lighter, healthier. A pot of stew bubbled again, but no one was shouting angrily beside it. Instead, they were arguing, playfully. Who put too much salt inside this stew? Bisi shouted. Na you, Tunde replied quickly. Me? Bisi turned sharply. You won't collect slap today? Kemi laughed from the corner. Check your hand first before you blame people. Tunde pointed at her. Madam Lagos, you think you are innocent? I know I'm better than both of you in cooking, Kemi replied with a smirk. Lie, Bisi shouted. Big lie, Tunde added. They all burst into laughter. Mama sat watching them, smiling peacefully. This family, she shook her head. Hey, nipa me, una no go kill me. Kemi walked over and sat beside her. We missed you, Mama. Mama smiled. I didn't go anywhere. Bisi joined them, wiping her hands. We just didn't know how to act. Tunde came last, holding meat. Who wants? He asked. Thief! Bisi shouted. You don't steal meat again. Evidence? Tunde grinned. They all laughed again. Kemi leaned back, looking around the compound. This place, she said softly, is still chaotic. Bisi nodded. Very chaotic. Tunde added, but now our chaos. Mama looked at them proudly, and that is enough. Some families are quiet, some are organized, but some are loud, messy, dramatic, full of gbasgbos, full of arguments, yet full of love. Because at the end of the day, no matter the chaos, family is family. And that was Chaos Family from all of us at KC Production. At the end of the day, love is all that matters, and love is what keeps the world going. So regardless of where you find yourself, or whatever grudge you may have against someone, ensure to please spread love and let love lead. Love, light, and unity, and we can all move ahead and move forward. This is KC Production. Please remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment and drop your thoughts in the comment section, please. Remember to turn on post notifications. Alright, that'll be all for now. Thank you very much. Bye.